What's up, RC hobbyists? Today we are starting a big swaparoo. We're going to be putting a lot of time into a couple of rigs. Let's look at what we're doing. Okay, so we are going to take the transmission and skid plate out of the optic and put it into the Phoenix build. So the reason we're doing that is I want to take the twin transmission and put it in here, and we're going to be running all of the things. We're going to get both digs going, and then eventually I'd like to rear steer this guy, but that'll be a future thing. So for now, we're swapping out the transmissions so that I can run rear dig, and then I've got a part on the way to convert the overdrive so that I'm running front dig as well. I'm really excited about this, but also a little bit nervous because it's a lot of work, and hopefully this goes smoothly. I've watched a video or two, so I think it will, but let's get into it. So I saw someone post on the Vanquish website that if you pull off the panel, you can just remove these 3 screws, along with the shocks, of course, and, you know, on both sides, and it will pull the whole cage off without having to get into links and all that nonsense. So let's see if that's the case. Okay, so not bad. I did have to remove the battery trays, and then there's the 2 screws that come up from here. But yeah, that was actually pretty clean. I'm also going to be replacing the interior. Sorry, Bob. All right, well, there you have it. Got the transmission out of there. Dude, these things are heavy. Motor and everything included. So I want to hit a few more runs with that, get a little bit more footage before I gut it. But ultimately, I've got to wait until my other part shows up before this is going to be back together. And ideally, I'd like to get my interior painted and installed. Hopefully the new interior even works with the VFD twin. All right, welcome back. This evening, we just did a quick little bit here and removed the interior. Heads up, it is only 4 screws on the outside corners, not those 2 right there in the recessed. I pulled those out. That's just for the seats. So just the 4 corners, nice and easy. Bob, appreciate your services. What's going on, guys? We are back, and we've made some big progress here. Check it out. Okay, so we've got the twin mounted up to whatever piece of the optic this is. We've got my full-size servo mounted. Haven't fiddled with dig yet, but just got it in there for testing. And then I've got this micro servo, and nowhere that I have found has the option for like one of each. So I'm making something up here. I had this piece. This is a piece to a battery tray holder that I'd printed previously. So I'm just using the Dremel here to try and cut this into place so that I can use this little guy. I'll touch base in a second. Holy crap, you guys, I've been neglecting my family, but I figured it out. So I hope they can forgive me. We've got, let's see. Okay, so there's the rear drive shaft. If I hit, let's see. All right, rear drive shaft. Dig on. Dig off. Okay, now we've got the micro mounted up here. And I couldn't figure out how to get channel 4 to work, so if you guys know, let me know. I'd rather run it on that, but you got that, and then activate dig. You can see the front drive shaft isn't spinning. And unfortunately, that is just on my my channel 5 up there, so it's not the best. But it works. Okay, there we have it. All 4 beadlocks are in. Now let's take a look at this interior, you guys. But I do want to shout out Shody RC. I did not give him enough credit, and I'm bummed because in the footage that I did do a nice recap of these beautiful beadlocks, I actually ended up not using it on accident, and so I lost it. But Shody RC, he sent me these beadlocks, and just look at how good that looks. Just custom. I mean, that's 2 of you now. 2 of you now who have reached out to me and sent me custom products, like just for me, out of the goodness of your guys' hearts. And dude, I appreciate it so much. Like, I brag about it. Like, it is so cool to me that you guys would reach out and send me the beadlocks, and then for Manny for getting me that interior. Like, you guys are freaking awesome. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing. Grandma Jones hooking it up on this one. Just amazing. Look at this hand-painted trail map. Gauges, like, she did such a good job on this. Got the Hobby Drop logo in a couple of spaces there. Just incredible work. Can't wait to get this thing in here. Let's do it. All right, so we got it mounted up in here. But I ran into a printing stupidness. Dude, I thought this arm was gonna be hidden for some reason. So I gotta dig through my files and see what I should have printed instead, because I only had the 2 arms. So we're gonna have to get that figured out, but it's looking good. The other thing I've got a clearance now is this guy. It's currently sticking out a little bit too far. So I'll clearance that up, and we should be able to get this cage back on. All right, you guys, there you have it. We got the fresh beadlock rings. Interior mounted up. Looking real good. This thing is awesome. We got front dig, we got rear dig, we got like 46% overdrive. And we're gonna put it on the scale, and then afterwards we're gonna add some heavy brass to the front end to try and counteract all of the weight that we added with servos and stuff back there. Whew, these things are big. Look at this. Look at that before and after, man. This is a ton of weight. Excited to see what it does to the weight bias. All right, we've got it all in there. This puppy is moving now. Check it out. We got dig. There we go. I got that at 70 now. There we go, that's better. There we go. Okay. Now we go front dig. And we go. All right, you guys, we did a lot of upgrades to this. New transmission, new beadlocks. We got the heavy brass up here on the front. We did an 11 tooth pinion. We had the 13, swapped it for an 11. And we've got the front dig and the rear dig. So next thing that's going to be coming is rear steer. Okay, so check this out, you guys. We got that arm fixed up. We got the arm fixed up and we got the seat belts installed. They did not come out good in my first print. So I reprinted those when I printed the arm, and now this interior is complete. You guys, the only thing we're missing at this point, I think I want some lights, who knows, a good 3D printed file to just drop lights. I don't care to run the lights. I don't care about that stuff, but it would be nice to get those filled in. Maybe even a new grill altogether. I don't know. Drop me some links or something. But the only thing left to do on this is to get rear steer. And then when we get the rear steer, we'll need to readjust the weight bias because that's going to add more back there. So we'll need to counteract it with something up here. But gosh, I am excited to get this thing on the rocks. It looks so good. Just so many people coming together to make this truck happen. You got Shody RC, you got Emily doing this custom paint job. You got Grandma Jones doing the custom interior. And of course, this is the Knight Customs interior. So thank you to Knight Customs for creating this awesome thing. But yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. This has been fun. So stay tuned for the run footage.